Where do you feel like it kind of got off track at Rap a Lot?
Man, it was monies. You know what I'm saying? Like for real. You know, I'm willing to grow with a company. I know everybody don't have that business class when they first come into the game. You know what I mean? We got to learn as we go. But when the money's ain't right and yours is being taken care of, but I got to go back to my mama, she's still in the project.
Yeah.
And I got a gold record at the time, it don't add up. The shit was embarrassing.
Check the mic and make sure it sound right, boys.
Welcome to One Buck,
Where we keep it a buck.
and we hope y'all keep it a buck too. I'm Kev.
This is cool, man. One Buck Podcast back to give you the scoop this
Man,
time.
absolutely.
Not only that, we gonna stir that pot and smack you in the mouth like we always do, man. We
Yes,
cover
sir.
the latest topics.
Man, you know how we rock it.
Got the trends, man. We keep setting them at the end of the day.
Absolutely.
Make sure y'all like, share.
Subscribe with your love there.
You heard it, man, right there, man. You subscribe by hitting that little button right there where it says subscribe, or you hit that bell.
Notification.
By doing that, man, y'all do us a kindness for the show, man. Breaching us to other areas, man. We stay rocking into different countries and everything, so you do us a kindness by that. Helps our show in general.
Absolutely.
The world, man,
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Cuz, how you feeling today, man?
Man, I'm good. I'm pretty fair for a square. Once again, that's the slogan. I ain't running off with nothing.
He said that's the slogan. His name ain't Logan. You feel what I'm saying?
Man.
But look, this is One Buck Podcast. I'm feeling damn good as always, man. Just always blessed and engaged in what we do.
Man.
To see that we're gravitating towards people around the world now that's actually picking up what we
Bubble.
put down. You feel me?
Bubble. We keep it bubbling.
Cuz, you got anything you want to say to the people right now, man, before we get started, get the cracking on the show?
Absolutely. Thank y'all. Appreciate y'all. Keep showing your love, support. Keep rocking with us. You know what I'm saying? Like, words can't express like how humble and gracious I am with y'all just blessing us the way that y'all been. We have been in the midst of trying to put together a little hookup, something special for y'all. We still working on that. Stay tuned.
Stay tuned for that one, man. Y'all stay engaged, stay locked in. It's only up from here. We get more innovative. I think we get a little bit more passionate about it. As our followers go, I think we'll start bringing in more and more,
Absolutely.
put that smack down for you, man. Because, like I said, man, we like to crack off the show. We ain't gonna waste too much time giving that, man. We got to give our gratitude to our fans and the people that's helping our channel grow. But without further ado, man, what you got for the people today, family?
Man, I've been wanting to touch this topic for a little minute, man.
What is it? What it do, man? What you talking?
JPrince Jr. with the mob ties.
Ooh-wee.
Supposedly having something to do with the situation with, who was it, the Migo cat Offset?
There's a couple of them, bro. I'm glad you brought this up, man. You see this?
Man, it's so crazy is because
shout out to Cuz
back before this situation, bro, like I used to think, man, salute.
Yeah, for real.
But back before this situation even kicked off, like I was watching some of the old footage of them trying to solve Pac's murder back in the day. And one of the scenes of the hookups that they had, you had Haitian Jack, and then you had JPrince Senior.
Yep.
And I always used to wonder, like, how he got the label as one of the most
notorious.
Right, the most notorious, like, feared man in the industry. And then your son carrying on, you know what I'm saying? Now he the legacy though.
Man, he is the legacy. He pushes for that. I think that's just like what Puffy did with his son. You feel what I'm saying? Like they use that to utilize it to push their label.
Somebody done took over, like I'm put like this, like something going on.
Something going on, definitely, bro.
And I know, you know what I'm saying, like, them politics ain't my politics, you know what I'm saying, because I ain't a part of that. I ain't a part of that. But, you know what I'm saying, like, even if certain sections was the way that they is, there's still certain hood politics that you're not going to be involved in because you're not a part of that.
It's facts, bro.
But, just saying, it's a little shaky.
Yes, sir.
It's hella shaky. Just saying, it's hella shaky.
Yeah, it's definitely shaky out here, bro. It's crazy that you brought this up. You know what I mean? Because you got to look at the situation, bro. What's really going on? You know what I mean? It's like, okay, another smack in the mouth for you, man. Another wake up call for you people at the end of the day. That's what we like to call it here on the show, man. The One Buck Podcast. Only where we keep it a buck.
Only where we keep it a buck.
Y'all know, speaking of keeping it a buck, man, y'all that are watching the video, man, make sure y'all leave y'all comments. Feel free, you know, down below to leave y'all comments.
Absolutely.
Give
Encourage.
your thoughts to Kev on what he putting down on this topic, man.
With Takeoff, like, his pots, I had always had a question about when it came to Pac. Like him the first dealing that Pac had dealt with.
Yeah.
He was dealing with Haitian Jack. I remember distinctly.
Yeah, that popped off.
And it was, you know what I'm saying, with Dog.
Yeah.
With JPrince. With Rap A Lot.
Rap A Lot Records.
And then it's a lot of sides. It's a lot of sides that, like, Rap A Lot, you got loonies, you know what I'm saying? Like, you got
there's a lot of division within Rap A Lot.
Man. You got some cats, you know what I'm saying, that the
Ghetto Boys.
They were saying back then the mob.
That was the South Coast version of the mob, you feel what I'm saying? Like the South Coast version of it, no doubt.
So I'm saying with it, I say that to say this, like it seems kind of shaky. I don't know. I wasn't there. I can't speak on it. I can't speak on hood politics that in that section. But I'm just saying, outside looking in, what's going on? What's your feelings?
Bro, it's a lot going on, and it's crazy, man. Because I kid you not, bro, man. And like I said, man, we don't do none of this scripted. It's all fresh off the dormitory, by the way.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? And mine goes to, you know, my topic kind of goes with yours a little bit, so to speak, because I feel what you're saying. Where this dude got mob ties, you know what I'm saying? One of the biggest faces in the rap industry.
He was blessed in
his throne, you know what I'm saying, to do the same. But you say, man, they tell them down south players don't play. You feel what I'm saying? Like, they're in it for the game. It is what it is. They got cutthroat mentality. Yeah. So, bro, it don't surprise me. You know what I'm saying? You know what go on in cooking and rap, whatever you basically got competition in, bro. It's going in it. You know what I'm saying? Hand and foot. Now, to me, it sounds like the South version of Suge Knight. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, that Suge didn't do the same thing. Suge did the same thing. Suge, when they laid it down, JPrince and them boys, them boys, they control the South, bro. You know they control the South. You know, ain't nobody control the South without mentioning JPrince, Master P, Baby, and Manny. You're not mentioning the South without mentioning those guys right there, hands down. So you can't let that go. You know, you can't let that go unseen, unheard. I think this is a good one, though. You know what I'm saying? I really feel like this is a good one because just everything that you covered. You know what I'm saying? Everything that you cover from the jump, getting into it, you know what I mean, bro? Like, it's diving deep, man. It's putting fat on other people's head. Well, it should anyway. I feel like it should put some fat on your head for y'all to see, you know, what's going on. For me, though, cuz, and I'm like we kind of hit that shift in reverse, and we shift kidded. Speaking of the whole thing with JPrince, this is crazy, man. Rapper Big Mike. So you guys remember Big Mike?
Yeah, that was my boy.
Big Mike came out
Candy's
and spoke
for babies.
On
Money's for me.
JPrince. So look, since we talking about this whole JPrince thing, like I said, this junk is not scripted. Y'all gonna kick back for a second and listen to this video real quick from from Big Mike explaining what the situation was.
Big situation.
You know, a real big situation for me, because if I was facing what he was doing, bro, I would definitely consider it to be big too.
Right.
But y'all check this video out real quick, man. Y'all only gonna get it right here on One Vote Podcast.
I didn't come down here just to be playing around and this and that. We got to get the business, you know what I mean? So that was the business that presented itself, you know what I mean? And I took the opportunity. I wish, you know, sometimes my stint at Rap A Lot had went better than what it did, you know what I mean? But you know, I was still able to make some history for myself and establish a legacy for my line, you know what I mean? For my time there and whatnot, you know. So and listen, man, I'm still doing it, man. You know what I mean? Like I said, at a high level. Finish the job, it says it all.
Answer me this though, Mike. Where do you feel like it kind of got off track at Rap A Lot?
Man, it was monies. You know what I'm saying? Like for real. You know, I'm willing to grow with a company. I know everybody don't have that business class when they first come into the game. You know what I mean? We got to learn as we go. But when the monies ain't right, you see what I'm saying? Because I'm coming to your label. I'm trusting you, black man. I'm a young black man. I'm trusting you that this going to be a home for me and my music. I could be able to go back and take care of my mama, my sisters and brothers, my children. You dig what I'm saying? But when the monies ain't right and yours is being taken care of, but I got to go back to my mama, she's still in the project.
Yeah.
And I got a gold record at the time, it don't add up. The shit was embarrassing. Go around other artists, and I'm like, they ain't even sold half the records I sold, but they living better than me. You feel me? And it was like that was the tone with the other artists on the label. They might not have said nothing, but that was it. Niggas looking at us like we supposed to be doing it. We the hardest thing moving. You feel me? And then the money ain't adding up. You dig what I'm saying? And I'm like, man, I wasn't impressed with the CEO just pulling up looking fresh. I want to look fresh too. I want to be secure as well. You know what I mean? So that's what started the rockiness in the relationship with me and Rap A Lot. You know, it came to an ugly head. You know what I'm saying? I don't need to get into all of that right now, but you know what I'm saying? I wound up going to the penitentiary for my part in it. That's what happened with my career. You know what I'm saying? Contractual disputes and leading into some gangster shit. And I wound up having to go to the penitentiary. You know, everybody was wondering what happened to Big Mike, what happened to Big Mike, all kind of rumors going around. Man, he was on drugs, he went crazy. None of this is true. I did as much drugs as any other artist did drugs at the time. You feel me? Right? None of this is true. You feel me?
Yeah.
My record company had them faulty. They came at me faulty. When they came at me faulty, I ain't go to the authorities. But when I came back at them, how they came back at me, people go to the authorities. I wind up in the penitentiary. I'm like, all right, cool. I called that shot. Feel me? I'm going to take my lick. I take my lick, I come back home. God was with me throughout the whole ordeal. You dig what I'm saying? And I'm here, loving my life. You feel me? Looking good, sounding good. The father, a grandfather, you feel me? So I'm blessed, man.
To bring it full circle though, Mike, were you ever able to get back in contact with Rap A Lot and just, you know, Prince and them and just say, hey man, we need to bury the hatchet and figure this stuff out? Or was there ever any clarity put into place behind everything?
No, it wasn't. I really haven't had any dealings. I when Pimp C came home, right? That was my boy. He was like, Mike, man, I need you on my album, Pimpulation album. He was like, but look, we gonna take the song that people know you from.
Yeah.
Put that shit on my shit. It's gonna put you back on their mind. You know what I mean? I did it for my nigga. It was for him. Yeah. It ain't had nothing to do, you know what I mean, with Rap A Lot, how I felt about them. That was for my guy. But outside of that, I hadn't had any contact with Rap A Lot. I did, you know, I with the artists. Yeah. Like I went into the artists and stuff that was on the label or that's still on the label or whatnot, you know, and we all cordial and shit, you know what I'm saying, you know, but yeah, I really had no dealings with JPrince. Really hadn't even had the opportunity to talk to him or even try to sit down. You know what I'm saying? He can't sit down with me until he pay me. You know what I'm saying? And that's just the truth about it. You dig what I'm saying? We can be all peace and you know, do it and get together and do another record for the culture and all of that there. But you got, you know what I'm saying, you got to take care of what you ain't take care of with me. You know, I don't know how all other artists feel about it, but I'm just saying with me. You know what I'm saying? And then I just want to get back and get back to doing the music for the people, man, giving the people the music that they want to hear. I know what they want, you know what I'm saying? But there's an issue standing in the way of them getting what they want. And I would like to get it done, man. You know, we lost Bushwick, we lost Freddie Red. I would like to get it done before any other people died, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna be here when the Lord Jesus come back, so I ain't worried about it. But I'm just saying, man, you know, we live in trying times right now, man. You know, and I'm praying for everybody out here in these times, man. With all this unrest going on in the country, man, our plight as black people, we still fighting with the COVID situation and everything, you know. So yeah, I'm definitely praying for everybody. I'm just, you know, I try to make light of the little situation that's going on and stuff because it is so heavy. But you know, hey, listen, man. Black men, man, we got to treat each other well, man. You know what I mean? Yeah. Right? We got to treat each other right, man, because all of us trying to take care of somebody. Yeah. You know what I mean? And yeah, we can get back to the business once those issues are taken care of. But you know, not while the fight is still going on. You know what I mean?
I feel you.
It kind of shows us the type of person that JPrince Sr. is. And if JPrince Sr. is this type of motherfucker right here that Big Mike is demonstrating about, then that should tell us what type of motherfuckers his sons is.
You know, obviously, you know, it's plain as day right there. The words are said right out of the horse's mouth. You know what I'm saying? Pertaining to the whole scenario of what's really popping off. You know what I mean? So what is your views on Big Mike when it comes to him talking about threatening for his life because he didn't re-sign with JPrince? Now, you cracked this topic off for those of you that may just be joining or skip to join later. We were talking about, cuz brought up the JPrince thing, having the mob ties. So, you know, I'm finishing it off with JPrince in the situation.
Senior.
Yeah, of the whole situation with Big Mike.
Junior to senior. And they handling business the same directly way.
Like Devo and Cass, bro. So I'm asking you, do you feel like Big Mike, in that interview we just listened to, do you feel like he was lying at any point in that interview?
Man, I don't know if it was a question about lying, to be honest, bro. Like, for me, you know, I remember Big Mike in a situation, like I said, I sped off, you know what I'm saying, the hook of a candies for babies, monies for men. That was once I heard that, and a lot of people don't know that song because of it was a limited, I think, edition situation where that came out. Yep. You can get a hold of it now, but like far as like being able to get it back on CD hard copy wise, you would have to been back in that era to get that, you know what I'm saying, at that specific time. But moving forward with that situation, to answer your question, I don't think he's lying. I don't think he's lying. I think JPrince did blow the whistle, for sure. But in order, but you do have to know this. In order to call a spade, a heart, whatever the case may be, we all know street linguistics when it comes down to it. Like, you got to have your paperwork, and your paperwork better be correct.
And not only that, though, but bro, if my house wasn't getting shot up before,
right?
When I decide not to sign with you again, why does my house get shot up? You feel what I'm saying? Like, come on, man.
I said, people. If you in the situations of the streets or have been in the situations of the streets, like it's only like one or two ways. Who else could it be? You know what I'm saying?
In this interview, man, Big Mike went on to say, man, you know, he was fearing for his life. He didn't understand why this was happening to him, all because he did not want to, re-sign with Rap-A-Lot Records. So when you really cracked this show off talking about the mob ties, bro, it really made me think like, okay, because I'll be having them in the bag, just like I know you have them in the bag. You see where we go. You know what I'm saying? It's a freestyle thing, bro, but you bringing that up.
Yeah, we literally don't compare notes. We don't, my bad. I just wanted to put this out here for y'all. Like, we do not have always convos off the record when I say record, off of the camera of what it is that we finna talk about.
We don't lace it.
He tell me if I get to saying something, oh, that's crazy. You know what I'm saying about this? I don't want to hear it. He shut me down. If he get to saying something, I'm like, I dumb it down. I don't say the same thing, but I dumb it down and be like, yeah, I heard about that, and then he already know, like, oh, okay, you hit.
Yeah.
It's hit. Like that's it. That there's nothing else that need to be said. We don't come into it planned, you know what I'm saying? Now it's just like I said, Stockton and Malone and them, but or Jordan and Pippen. But go ahead, finish off what you were saying, cuz.
Or Ewing and John Starks, you know what I'm saying? So look, Penny and Shaq, you know,
Penny and Shaq,
on and on, bro. But you know, I'm just really looking at it from the aspect of what I was, you know what I mean? How you're able to bring that, and then I could use, you know, something like that and capitalize off and bring something up, because it's really a two-part story, man. Because you already said Junior is trying to play game like Senior. Now, Pops done told him the game. P and them said some stuff about Rap A Lot Records. There's a lot of people. Man,
it goes deep.
It goes deep. South boys, bro. Like I rock with the South as a kid.
He put me on.
Was on East and West.
He put me on to the South. So
South Side music, bro. I'm telling you, man, it was real. You know what I'm saying? It was the Bayou, bro.
Yeah.
It was the Bayou of rap. They had different beat tones, 808. You know what I'm saying?
Rolled the beat different, everything, so, man. It was wild.
It was sick with it, man. You had, you know, people that set the forefront forward, but I don't know, bro. I tell you this, man. It's another wake up moment for a lot of people. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can use it as a wake up moment. Cause what you got to say on it?
I mean, I don't really feel no. I'm questioned. You know what I'm saying about it? Like, you know, I still had them questions, and I'm still doing my research off of different things. Because I feel like it's deeper than that. Like, I feel like...
You call mob ties, though. So when you call mob ties...
Mob ties is they set.
Right. So what you talking about, JPrince, I'm saying with the whole mob tie hookup, I'm saying... And then I'm coming back saying what I'm saying with now the Big Mike situation about him fearing for his life. Yeah. Don't it appear like it's definitely some mob ties?
See, and that's the thing, because before Big Mike got pressed like that, it was like a situation where I think he came out. I don't know if he was going with exposure or what Big Mike was on, but allegedly it was a situation where Dog was talking about how he pressed JPrince, like, cause he from Louisiana.
Yeah, Louisiana.
Big Mike from Louisiana in the Bayou, like he put that in his raps. If you listen to it, if he says it on the track that I told you. Candy's for babies, money's for men. He spits it. But he was saying basically like it was a situation too, and I'm not trying to quote nobody, but he ran up on JPrince and JPrince snitched.
Yeah, well, Big JPrince or Little JPrince?
Big JPrince.
Yeah, Big JPrince had his hand. I think, you know, these dudes be trying to control the game and act like they playing guys too. And I think he's just one of the ones that built his image like a Suge Knight to where it is where you said notoriously mob at the end of the day. Yes, mob, M-O-B, mob. That's what we saying, bro, at the end of the day. So when I'm looking at it, bro, all the tactics of JPrince ever presenting himself in the industry from jump has showed nothing but mob ties. The nigga even talk slow. You hear how his speech be?
He's very choosy.
Like, he's very choosy with his words. You know,
his craft is different.
That's how he talk. You feel me? He talk with that slang, that lingo. You know what I'm saying?
Don't once get it twisted. When you talk to somebody from down south, just because they got a slow draw,
slow mentality,
mean they slow. Nah, they really crafty with putting together with the words. It is, you know what I'm saying, and think fast with their mind. You'd be surprised, bro. Like I came across a couple.
I ain't saying the man is stupid. Like I said, that's what derived me towards down south music, with what these dudes was actually talking about. Like you listen to other genres of music, the West Coast, North, South. The South was really saying some different stuff. You know, they rap was totally.
It was different because it was a different. I mean, looking at it on paper, like, you know what I'm saying? You look at it on like a map. When I say paper, you look at it on the map.
Yeah.
The hemispheres, like the layout, you know what I'm saying? The structure, the everything of it is totally different terrain when it comes down to it. You go from East Coast to West Coast, it's night and day because of how I move, or how the, you know what I'm saying, the climate is, or how the levitation on that is. Or you go down south, you know what I'm saying? It's slow. is slower with receiving the new shit, but it's could be like up to speed when it comes to, you know what I'm saying, what street politics is.
My first recollection of things going bad in the South is when Double XL did that copy of all the South rappers back in the day out in the woods.
Yeah, that copy.
Yeah, the copy of them all on the front cover down south. When that
Killer
happened,
Mike, all them.
Yeah, Killer Mike, when Pimp C opened up his mouth about the dudes in Atlanta and the whole 9 yards, bro, all that stuff broke sideways. And everybody knew then that JPrince was that dude, bro. Like, because you see the branch of the family that he built off of that tree, bro. They had a branch of people under Rap-A-Lot Records.
Man, they
started and derived from,
like I
a
said,
couple people. You
like,
know what I'm saying? So,
like we said in one of the previous episodes, if y'all not hip or if y'all late getting to it, check out our Death of a Dynasty episode. Like, man, or go through the throwbacks off of that. Like, we said back then, Rap-A-Lot. We said Cash Money. We said these different things. But go ahead, my bad, not to cut you off, man.
It wasn't really no more else to brush up on. It was really just that in a nutshell, you know what I mean? Just bringing that up based off what you're talking about. Bro, you can really see what's really popping, you know what I'm saying, at the end of the day, man, because it's more to it than just business, man, you know what I'm saying? You got to look at this dude has sinister motives, Suge Knight moves, you know what I'm saying? He moving out here like Suge Knight or, you know, 50 Cent or whoever else moving out here like that, man, because it's a lot of these dudes that do it. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And they about that life, you know what I'm saying? And I don't think, man, I know regardless of what, you know, I don't support it. I don't know what that man doing his off time, but based off what I see from him, he look like a shrewd businessman. He look like that dude that you do not want to, you know what I'm saying, cross that line.
Nah, he's serious.
For real.
He's serious.
When I look at him talking, that's what I see. I see mob ties when he talk.
I couldn't have a business like and run it like. And this is my opinion, y'all. Like I couldn't be like on an actual business and try to keep it clean without trying to. Even though if I came from my fingernails being dirty and I'm trying to clean up my act. You my little cousin, I'll just go ahead and bring you in, and because you connected a little bit or you not, you know what I'm saying? I use you to be the muscle. I can't do that.
That's what people do.
I can't do that.
That's what people do. This day and age,
I can't do that.
It goes back to that take. Puffy took that, you know what I'm saying, from them dynasties, you know what I'm saying? Right. Whether it was P, Ponder, or whatever, he did what he had to do, you know, for the success of that dynasty, you know what I'm saying? And what I'm looking at with Mr. JPrince, I think he's one of the ones that, although his story has not been told like Suge Knight, is it safe to say that it is a story like Suge Knight? Because he ain't been in the forefront like Knight has, but
he couldn't.
But the stuff that he does has tendencies of mob ties, like you said. Like, their way of thinking is different, bro. Like, he'll handle situations, and with a former artist like that coming out and fearing for his life, if you left my record label and said, well, you left my record label and your house got shot up the night you left my record label, what would you think?
That was definitely a warning.
It was a warning, bro. Like, you know you should have re-signed.
If you ain't getting me, if your intentions was to send them shotters that way, you know what I'm saying? Somebody to come that way to get me.
Right.
But they wasn't able to get me, or I wasn't there, or somehow fate had twisted it where, you know what I'm saying, I wasn't involved in the situation. Mm-hmm. But it came about with it being as a consequence of my actions. Yeah, that's definitely a warning.
It's a warning because it's too obvious, man. Y'all listen to what he kicking in that hookup, man. He kicking some real stuff. Because I just had to piggyback off of what you said, man. Because it wasn't that the fact that you talked about JPrince. It's just that I had something that I wanted to bring up about this whole Big Mike situation because it's eerie to me, bro. It don't set right with me that a lot of these dudes in this rap industry play like they mobsters, or they could be really mobsters.
It is a real street situation where they playing with it.
Look at BMF.
Exactly.
The BMF situation, they was real mob niggas, man. Niggas is in, Atlanta, city of Detroit. You know what I'm saying? By the way, what up, though? You know what I'm saying? You over that way. But, them boys have mob ties all over the world. You feel what I'm saying? At the end of the day, man. And so I think for sure, man, when it comes to, it's safe to say that JPrince and JPrince Jr. and Sr. have mob ties. I'm going to say, yeah, bro. I'm going to say, hell yeah, they got it. If you cross the line with it, you might be hanging off the balcony like Suge Knight did Vanilla Ice.
Man.
You know what I'm saying? That's the way I see it, bro. That's the way I'm seeing it. So, man, because this is a good one, man. It's a good one because I'm feeding off your energy, you know what I'm saying? Right. With the JPrince hookup, I've already been thinking that in my back mind, like, okay, what's going on with Dog? And we know you're a legit business dude. We can see that aspect. We can see he's respected because Master P don't come out and say nothing about nobody if P ain't really rocking with you like that. Baby and Wayne ain't saying nothing. You know what I'm saying? They really ain't rocking with you like that. And a lot of people that's been down with Dog, I done heard all kind of stories from my man, Big Mike spilling his beans to, Killer Mike to all these other different ladies, you know what I'm saying, when it comes to doing music with this cat.
And that's why I said, like, the late great Tupac, like, even with Biggie, like, those great artists that had passed, that was in the music industry, you know what I'm saying, when Rap-A-Lot was just getting started or thriving or, dealing with street niggas, they're not around for us to question. We can't have an interview like you do with Vlad or
they won't.
A sit down, you know what I'm saying? Like,
so it'll always stay to the point where it'll never be
no
answered,
face, no case.
Yeah, never be answered, man. It'll be a what if, what how, whatever, you know what I'm saying? Yep. That's the scenario. But man, always engage on this one because I got another one, man, just, as we get ready to kind of climb down, man. We're going to definitely bring y'all that heat for y'all feet. Y'all stay tuned, get ready for this little pause for the cause, man. We're going to bring y'all some heat for y'all feet real quick. All right, look, man, we giving y'all a quick pause for the cause for that heat for your, what you call it?
For your feet.
Heat for your feet, man, because you get one, I get one. As always, man, y'all see the Moab right here. This is first introduced to Nike back when they did the basically trainer series, man.
Crispy joints.
Chris Webber. A lot of different players wore the actual trainer that came with this, with the Arachis, with that booty sleeve. So y'all see it, man. We're going to keep bringing classes right here on
One Butt
Podcast, boy. We smack you in the mouth.
Just like that. And you can go ahead and follow us at that _butt_podcast, spelled just like that on that IG. See them shorts or even on that YouTube, for a matter of fact, at
One Butt Podcast. In between the one and the buck is a $sign.
Cha-ching.
At the end of that podcast, we're going to replace that S with another $sign.
Cha-ching.
And y'all know what it is, man. It's One Butt Podcast, man. We're going to keep bringing heat for y'all feet. Y'all check that, man. We are not your everyday average podcast that drops what they do. We totally different. We unorthodox, man. We bring it, man. Like Holyfield and Mike Tyson. You feel me?
A lot of imitators out there. They ain't duplicating what we do, man.
Yeah, you can't duplicate what we put down, man. Look, One Buck Podcast where we keep it a buck. And we hope y'all keep it a buck too. Peace.